Going to Toronto.
I want to go to Toronto.
I met some females in Jamaica, and it was from Toronto, and they was lit. It was lit. Toronto, shorties, y'all be lit. Like,
I want to go to Toronto and maybe run into Drake or something, you know. What's up? This is 95 Degrees, and I'm Big P, and tonight we have a very special guest, Mr. JC, the king of after hours, as he likes to tell us. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, how you doing? JC, some people know me as JC, made me laugh when I'm doing my comedy stuff, or Josh, if you know me a little more personally. So, you know, we here to talk about everything.
So you are the after hours king, self-proclaimed or given?
I mean, the record speaks for itself, so but you know, I've been doing after hours for a long time. So most people, if you've been to after hours within the last 5-6 years, I was the person that owned it. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you know, call it what you want.
So how you said, have you only been doing after hours for the past 5 years in OKC? Have you been elsewhere?
No, I do it in Oklahoma City primarily. So that's pretty much where I do a lot of my business. So I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. Go Chiefs.
Hey.
So, but yeah, so we've been here, AWOL, 23 Live, outside. Now we are nocturnal with it. So.
Hey, I first heard about you guys when I started going to after hours, and it was outside.
Okay, how old were you?
It's still 23.
Okay.
So it just happened. I always heard, at first I didn't go because I was like, damn, after hours and like working at the club, getting off 2:30. I'm like, man, I am not a superhero. After work, I'm going to sleep.
All right, I got you.
And then I was like, I heard so many good things, and everybody was always talking about how crazy, like, you have to go. It kind of was like an unspoken but spoken thing.
Okay.
And it's always been a movie every time I went.
Okay, yeah.
Crazy from start to finish.
Yeah. So, but you know, Oklahoma City nightlife ends so early. Mm-hmm. You know, if you travel or if you've been anywhere, you go, you know, Houston, Atlanta, obviously Las Vegas. But you go any other city, like nightlife doesn't end until 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So I've taken a lot of the like backlash for after hours with like even putting it on the map as far as the city accepting it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It comes with, you know, tickets and other things. So, yeah.
So what made you first want to begin kind of this nightlife endeavor?
Well, I mean, I've always thrown events. Mm-hmm. This was my partner, Randall Bourne. Shout out RB, shout out the bros. You know what I'm saying? So Randall Barnes, we went to college together. Mm-hmm. So,
and where'd you go to college?
Langston University, undergrad, OCU, my master's degree. So we went there, we threw parties, that kind of matriculated into a whole thing. After college, we opened a club. Only reason we opened like a event space really is because I owned a hair store at the time. Mm-hmm. And then like, at that time, it was like an Asian guy. He was trying to open a hair store next to me. Mm-hmm. So we just got the lease really just to stop him from being next to us because it would have messed up my money. Mm-hmm. So we ended up getting it, and then I was like, hey, we got to do a lounge. We got to do something because we paying this rent. Mm-hmm. So we ended up opening 23 Live, 23 Lounge, and it was a whole movie. We had Life there, Life DJ, shout out to everybody. Mm-hmm. So it was a whole movie though. So Kilo was out, he was DJ there too. Like, so it was a whole movie. We did that for a while, and then so that's kind of how it just became.
And then everything just kept building and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so the current one is Nocturnal.
It's
your newest endeavor.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that. So it's only been open a couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks. We've been ironing out the kinks, getting some things out the way. It's at the formerly known Sin City location.
Which I'm not gonna lie to you, I think it's a great business move because everybody already knows Sin City.
I don't want to just say it was, but it's pretty good. Mm-hmm. So it's there. Just revamped it, did some remodeling. It's coming up. We open this weekend. We're leading into Labor Day weekend. We got a lot of surprises coming up. So. Okay,
and so you're finally starting to get your footing and all of it and stuff like that?
Yeah, it takes time. It takes me about 3 weeks to a month to probably crack a spot. Like to really get the word out there where it's like, okay, this is the spot we gotta go.
And now that like school's back in and stuff like that, because like the kids from like OU, they come up here, and then you got people from Edmond and stuff like that. So do you think it's like really going to pick up now that school's back in?
It definitely adds to it with all the colleges coming back as well. But I mean, it's kind of like the club scene. You know, you go to a club or you work at a club. It's like a lot of the people there. It's kind of regulars. So after hours, you tend to get regulars, and then you get those pops on certain weekends. So, and but nocturnal. So it means active at night. Yeah. So people ask me that a lot. So I was like, we read the dictionary.
But hey, it's a great name because it is what you're doing, getting active at night.
Exactly.
Hey, so what are some things that someone like when they pull up to a JC after hour that they're always going to see?
Okay, yeah. I mean, so there are other after hours, that operate and do their thing as well, which, hey, great. A lot of people look at competition like it's a bad thing, but, you don't even know if something's good until something else is not as good as it. But it's trying to be in the same thing. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of take that, kind of use it as fuel. So, but when you pull up, it's basically an extension of the club. It's going to be lit. It may or may not be some dancers. So one's maybe in the air. It's going to be a good time.
Hey, everything's better with ones.
I know, right?
Hundreds, 20s, I don't care.
Nah, you said ones first.
Hey, we'll see what the followers is at.
Okay.
So outside of doing like the after hours, have you worked like within like nightlife, like in the clubs and stuff like that, and like taking those tips and moved them back down?
Yeah, I mean, I've thrown many events. I've thrown events with DJ Wayne. Shout out to DJ Wayne. I've thrown events with Wayne. I've thrown events with Kilo Live. I've thrown events with Ryan. Shout out Cobra. But so I've done 10 to 2 as well. It's just it's a little tricky in Oklahoma City with 10 to 2. So you gotta. You know what I mean?
You gotta play your cards right for sure.
Yeah, you gotta play your cards right, and it's just the market. The market for it, it's a good market, but it's really about location with 10 to 2. So which is why Bricktown or certain areas you have, Bricktown's really coming back alive too. So
I agree.
We're kind of dead for a minute.
I'm kind of excited with all the new clubs and stuff that's coming around. Different vibes.
Sin City's going down to Bricktown.
Yes.
Shout out Izzy and John.
I'm so excited. I started in 15, loved it. Like, that's my home. And then Kiss, that's starting to pop.
Yeah,
loving it in there.
It's good. It's more of like a boutique nightlife experience.
I think
that's what I would call it.
Super cutesy.
Yeah.
Definitely for all the girls, pull up to Kiss Nightclub. Super cute. Great Instagram. Great Instagram pictures. It's Little Red. Yeah.
Yeah. Get your pictures in. So, yeah.
And so outside of the nightlife and stuff like that, you have JC Investments.
Yeah, JSC Investment Group. It's my daughter's initials. Germany Scott Clark. So,
cute.
Yeah, so it's her initials. So I've been doing that since 2017.
Okay.
So that's when I really started it. It was started off as like an investment group. Then when COVID hit, it switched more to a real estate business, and it's been there ever since. So. Okay.
And so what kind of like real estate do you do?
Mainly, I started off doing wholesale.
Okay.
So I started off wholesaling, pretty much flipping contracts. Now I'm getting into buying some properties, renovating, kind of doing the Bird method. So I can check that out on another part. Look that up. But you do so I'm doing that, and then some owner finance. So I got some good mentors in real estate. So Chan Chamberlain, Alex Moses, Tez Biles.
And then you have your hospitality business and then the cannabis.
Yeah.
So you're really just a jack of all trades.
Yeah, sort of. You can say that. But,
doing a little bit of everything.
So yeah, but I try to keep it within those 3 industries. So real estate, hospitality, and cannabis. So I'll do some other endeavors, but more so with capital, not with my time. So if you want to do something else, you can bring it to me. I might put some money in, but I'm not trying to put no time in it if it's outside of those industries. So
what would you say is like, everybody has like a job that's like their most fun, like their piece where they can let go. What kind of endeavor do you think that is?
Well, I enjoy real estate the most. So I enjoy real estate the most. As far as the peace, stability that it gives me, but the most fun is after hours.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So You have Nocturnal. I know you have some other things coming up. What are some other things you got coming up for us?
Yeah. So we got Nocturnal coming up. I know this weekend we got a DJ from my hometown, Kansas City, Missouri, in the building. We got him coming up. We got the General. We just added him to Fridays. So, you know, we trying to get a little bit of that locust crap. But yeah, so we added that and just a melting pot. You know what I mean? Instead of it just being like, you know, one ethnicity, or I want it to be a whole melting pot. You can come, have a good time, safe environment. So that's really like what I'm aiming for.
A safe environment, for sure.
Keywords.
Yes. So you travel a lot of places. You just got back from Jamaica.
Jamaica. Yeah.
How's Jamaica?
Jamaica's fun.
I'm jealous. I don't even want to hear about it, but I know other people will.
Nah, Jamaica's fun. I was out there. I was looking at some real estate out there as well. So I'm thinking about getting a vacation crib out there.
Oh, okay. So let me know so I can book my trip, my flight. Y'all heard that, right? He's getting a house for me in Jamaica. Okay.
So yeah, I looked at a couple properties in like Drake's Hall area. It's like around Ocho Rios. So yeah, I like the vibes, man. It's like carefree.
So I know you went out. So what's your thoughts?
Oh yeah, it was lit.
Jamaica nightlife.
So I was there for this festival called Milk and Honey. So they do Milk and Honey like every year. And I was with Mikey Minchin. Go follow Mikey Minchin on Instagram because he's one of them guys. So he's the man. So we were there. I went with Sherlock. It's my lawyer. So his Sherlock. But I went with Sherlock. We had a good time, man. Yeah, I mean, eating jerk chicken at 5 a.m. in the morning, walking down the street, like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nothing gets better than that.
Cooking it on carts, you know what I'm saying? You getting all the flavor.
Oh, I know that food is so good.
Oh, yeah. So it's always a good time.
So what is Milk and Honey? I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, Milk and Honey is pretty much, it's like 4 or 5 guys. They put on this festival, huge festival. And they do it in Atlanta. They do it in Jamaica. And I believe they do it in New York. Don't quote me. But you can look this up. So, and it's basically just like this festival with like Caribbean festival. They put it together. People travel from all over the world.
Oh, wow. So
like literally all over the world. So they had a pink and white party. Then they had like a day party. Then they had like a party it was like on the sea.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah. It was definitely, it's the vibe.
So do you travel a lot?
Yeah, recently I haven't, but I've been a lot of places. So
what would you say, like, your favorite places are to visit, like, from start to finish? Like, especially, I want to hear about the nightlife, because that's what I'm always interested in.
Okay. Cabo has some good nightlife. I did Cabo for New Year's one time. That was fun.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Cabo for New Year's was a good time.
I love Cabo. I've been twice.
Okay.
Beautiful there.
So did you go out or no? Okay, so they have this club called Crush. So it's a club called Crush, and it's really like an American club in Mexico. Okay. So, which is cool, but sometimes I like to get some of the more actual, culture clubs. So, but yeah, Club Crush in Cabo if you go. Then Jamaica, I was there for the festival for Milk and Honey, but they have these 2 clubs in Jamaica that's like super lit. Like they got one called 2727, and then
so I be watching Baddies. And I think that's the one that they...
I don't watch Baddies, but yeah.
I think that was the one that they were talking about it. Is it like all outside situation? Okay, it did look lit.
2727 is cracking. So, and they got Pier 1. Pier 1 is cracking too. It's like, you walk in, it's like, I'm gonna show you some videos after this. Because you're gonna see it, you're gonna be like, oh, this is crazy. So you go out of the country a lot and... Yeah, well, I try to get out of the country at least 2 or 3 times a year. So what are the top 3 places that you've been? Top 3, Jamaica. I like Jamaica, so that's there. How many times have you been? I've been to Jamaica 3 times. Okay. 3 times for Jamaica. Jamaica, Canada's kind of turned too. Where'd you go in Canada? I went to Vancouver, but I'm going to Toronto. I want to go to Toronto. I met some females in Jamaica, and they was from Toronto, and they was lit. It was lit. Toronto, shorties, y'all be lit. Like, I want to go to Toronto and maybe run into Drake or something, Okay, you might. I've heard that it's lit out there. I'm like, she's like, okay. Drake, if you watching this, babe. So yeah, but like Mexico's cool. My next trip is Costa Rica. Costa Rica is my next one. So, I heard it's beautiful. I heard it's beautiful. The hot springs, they got the volcanoes. It's a whole movie. So. Oh, I just love the islands. I have a trip to Puerto Rico coming up. Nice. I'm so excited. Nice. My family always just go to Mexico. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't say just
beautiful.
always. Because some people can't even go.
True.
So, or they don't even have a passport to travel. So
right. I feel like you're not an adult until you get your passport. Like, come on now, you gotta get your passport. It's 2024.
You feel free. You feel a little bit free.
You gotta get your passport.
It's like when you get a car. It don't feel like your car until you get the tags.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you drive it, blah, blah, blah. Get the tags, man.
Yeah, get the tags and then come show me your car.
Yeah.
So,
then it's your car. Yeah. Without the tags,
we're in that gray zone.
Yeah, exactly. So.
But I say I need to get out more.
Okay.
But I'm definitely taking some tips from Jamaica. You're making me literally want to go online after this.
No, you should check it out.
Planner, I'm like, look, Queen.
No,
going to Jamaica.
You should check it out.
So, Kansas City. Tell me a little bit about like that scene out there.
Yeah, Kansas City, Missouri.
I've heard the spring breaks go crazy.
Yeah, Kansas City, Missouri is fun. It's technically like Oklahoma City would be considered like it's not a college town, but it's so many colleges around it. That's how Kansas City is because you got so many colleges in Missouri. Mm-hmm. So, but Kansas City's a little bigger than here. It's a little bigger than here, but it has a good nightlife. A little more segregated than here. You know what I mean? Here we got more of a melting pot than Kansas City, but you'll have fun. It's definitely a vibe. We got some good food. You got to know where to go. So, I had a friend, Red, went to Kansas City. He didn't call me where to go eat, and then he was mad. That's why you got to call people when you go to their city so you know where to go.
That's why I have family in St. Louis. Okay. St. Louis has some of the
great food. St. Louis has great food.
The best Chinese food I've ever had.
Oh, yeah. Chinese food's good there.
Emo's Pizza. Gotta have it every time.
Emo's Pizza's good. And they got this restaurant there. It's called Smoke. It's fire. It's fire.
So, all of your traveling going on, how do you fit in your new spot, Ducked Off?
Okay, so yeah. Ducked Off is coming soon. Tentatively, we'll open the weekend of September 26th.
Okay.
That weekend. So, tentatively, we'll open there. It's going to be a hookah lounge, daiquiri lounge.
I love that idea.
Trying to bring a different vibe. You know what I mean? So, we're going to put the two together and we'll see how it goes. But
are you going to do some New Orleans daiquiris, though?
Yeah, no, it's going to be the whole dressed up daiquiri. It's not just going to be the icy in the cup. No. You know what I mean? You order it, you pay for it, you be like, I could have just went to Quick Trip for this. Right. And dropped a little, you know what
I'm going to pull it regardless because it got hookah there.
Yeah.
I love hookah.
And we're going to be doing the hookahs all the way, too. It's where it's going to be like the whole dressed up. You can get your fruit, you can get water, you can get, you know what I mean?
Like the traditional.
The whole thing, not just throwing something together. So. It's going to be pretty good. So Ducked Off, I'm trying to go for like the pregame vibe. Then, go support all the nightlife and then come over to Nocturnal.
So what gave you like this idea to kind of do like the lounge idea? Okay. Are you trying to bring it back from like when you first started like with 23 and Live, bringing in lounge that way?
Yeah. Just even with nightlife is getting kind of curated a little more nowadays. So the super big spots, it's kind of like the landscape has changed. You know what I mean? People don't really want to go there. Like, you can want kind of the loungy kickback vibe, whether it's with pregame, whether it's with after hours, whether it's anything. That's why even with the Kiss move, it's a good move because it has that close-knit, feel instead of just it's so big. Oh, yeah. It's a lot better. You ask me all these questions, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
I gotta get something into something. Okay. So what so I know you said you started this endeavor. Is this something that you always wanted to do? Or is it something that just came about
So not a lot of people believe this, but I'm a very introverted person. Okay. I try to stay very to myself. I'm not very, I don't like to get out and like be in the forefront too much. And so my friend Camille, he always came up to me because we worked at 115 together, and he was like, Paige, like, you need to get on this podcast. Let me do it. And I was like, no, because I'm like, who really wants to listen to me talk for real? And then Kaiser, the other guy that we work with, he hit me one night when I was drunk at Kiss, actually, I think. Okay. And he was like, come on, do it. And I was like, sure. And so accepting this, I can see like personal growth within myself because I'm breaking out of my shell. And I'm just having a lot of fun with it. Yeah. And just, it helps me meet more people and kind of just get to know them on a different level. Okay. Than when you see people like in passing in the club or just as like a follower on Instagram.
Okay. So do you have like a background in it or anything, or is it something that you just kind of switch to and you just?
This is just something that I just happened to just stumble upon.
That's dope. Trying new stuff.
Definitely. And this year, 2024, was definitely like a big year for myself that I wanted to do like a whole bunch of growth. I wanted to get a whole bunch of different things.
Right.
And I come from a very like I don't know how to say it, like sheltered background, I guess.
Okay.
And so I've always just been super shy, kind of like kept in, like I'll talk to whoever. I could talk the paint off this wall if you're looking to it, you know? And then I kind of just was like, you know what, let me just jump into it. And so I jumped all in and I'm really excited. Creating this 95 degrees is the best thing that I like it.
I like it. Yeah. So we need more stuff like this though. With the creatives are coming together, putting their talents together, you know.
And I just wanted to kind of create a vibe of just, hey, we're just kicking back and chilling, smoking hookah and talking and stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of talk about what you got going.
Because it definitely makes me more comfortable too, because I don't want to feel it too forced.
Right.
And so
I get it.
Yeah. So we talked about your beginning endeavors with the outside, how it turned into nocturnal. And so we can have fun at the after hours and we're going to have fun on this podcast. Okay. So we're going to play a game of Would You Rather. So I just came up with these. These were off top, no lie.
Right.
So I'm not going to get you canceled or anything unless you answer them to get canceled. Just y'all, my disclaimer.
Right.
So
you going to edit it. You know me, I speak my mind though, so it is what it is.
I'm excited. So, would you rather have your messages leaked or your camera roll leaked?
Probably my messages. Yeah, probably my messages. Yeah.
The messages, you just let it all.
Yeah, because I don't say nothing behind nobody's back, so the messages don't matter. You know, the camera roll.
Well,
you know that you gonna see. You might see your girl. No, I'm just playing. But you know what I'm saying, like so. Yeah, I gotta chill. Yeah. So yeah, messages.
Wow, that is crazy. Because if people saw like me and my best friend MK's messages, like not even just like people, period, like we would go to jail. It's ridiculous. We're so out of pocket. Yeah, so I just do my camera roll because it's just a bunch of screenshots. And
I'm like a phone guy. I'm a phone guy. You know, I like to call.
Yeah.
I'm texting all. I ain't got time.
So if you call log,
let me get it over with. Let me get over with.
I'm a big caller, but lately I'm just bad about my phone altogether. So I can't even try and argue my side.
I got you.
So would you rather have like your perfect night out, like an after hours vibe, or the nightclub?
Well, I'm a person. I go late. I show up everywhere late. So probably after, and I'm not just saying after hours because I own after hours shout out nocturnal, but after hours because I always go late. I'm late to a lot of things.
Are you late to like life period?
Not just life, but it's just I don't like
anything.
The real reason that I'm like an entrepreneur is because I just hate being on someone else's time. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be on someone else's time somehow, but just
you'd rather own more.
Generally, yes, I like to be on my own time, do my own thing. So yeah, definitely after hours because we'll hit the club like with an hour left.
So you can see but don't have to see.
Yeah,
I totally understand.
You know what I'm talking about? Show up at 1:30 like.
Club, the lights barely coming on. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see y'all later. Good night.
I'm gonna see y'all after this.
All right. So would you rather have an empty club with fire music or a packed club with no music? Club or after hours?
I'm a people person. So I'd rather have people because I can pretty much make a good time with anybody. So yeah, people. Yeah.
People?
Yeah, if it's packed with people, we can make it have a good time. We can, if the music bad, we can just sing the bad songs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we can do some shit like that.
Okay. So would you rather get away with every lie you tell or be able to tell when someone is lying?
Tell when someone's lying. I don't like being lied to. So.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Get away with every lie is kind of crazy.
That's like, well, yeah.
I know some people that can use it.
That's no way. I know people who do. Yeah.
So, what's next? Would you rather live your life as a music video or live it as a movie?
My life is like a movie already. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even. It is. Like, I haven't done too much stuff that I didn't want to do. You know, everything I kind of came up with or manifested or prayed for or planned out has really come to pass. So, you know, I mean,
that's really good. And I can tell just from like the little time that I have known you, just seeing like the different businesses, I feel like they're growing as well. So you can tell, like, definitely tell growth within a person too.
Yeah, and you got to know when to start and when to stop things. You know, that's a big thing, part of life. You want to know this is working. If it's not working, just switch. You know what I mean? Because life's too short to just be dragging something out. You know, relationship, business, anything. So.
Sometimes you got to charge it to the game.
Yeah.
That's why I like to say, charge it to the game.
That's true.
So would you rather an ugly side or an ugly mane?
I don't really talk to ugly females, but that's hard. But definitely ugly side. Like, what? Like, I'm not about to talk to you every day if you don't look good. Like, but I might talk to you on the slide sometimes. I mean, I'm probably not, but you know what I'm saying.
I got you. So would you rather have all the money in the world and be ugly or be dirt poor and the best looking?
Well, all the money in the world, because if you got all the money, you look good. It don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, man. Y'all be dating dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't even gonna.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no comment.
You got a couple if you could erase.
Right? I'm like,
That's how it goes.
Maybe one
all
more.
the money in the world.
I'm like, one more zero.
Shut up.
One more zero.
Yeah, all the money in the world. Yeah.
Okay.
Take it out.
So that was Would You Rather. I want to thank you so much for coming on.
All right.
So if you want to tell the people what we have coming up for you.
Oh, yeah.
And what to look out for you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you having me for it. So, but this weekend, Nocturnal, pull up, After Hours is going down. It's going to be a good time. We're going to make a movie. So just come be a part of my movie. So, yeah, appreciate you having me.
Yeah, of course.